George Coronado Madrid.
All right, Mr. Madrigal, give me 1 second to pull you up here in the system.
Yes. Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. All right. So, Mr. Madrigal, I'm seeing you on a misdemeanor. This is your initial appearance for a misdemeanor at CR 250177750. It looks like it's 1 count of assault, but it also looks like you're already there on a felony matter. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, what we're going to do then, sir, I'm going to hold you on a $500 cash bond. That way, you're getting credit against the time you're already doing. We're going to set court on December 30th at 1 p.m. I'm going to appoint Janet Altschuler to represent you. I'll give you her number. It'll be printed out in the paperwork you get. Order no contact with any alleged victims. Your next court date is, I think I said it already, December 30th in front of Judge Pesquera in Pima County Justice Court. Okay, that'll be a video hearing. So tomorrow with Judge Pesquera, and your attorney will be there with you. Okay, sir?
I understand, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Thank you. You're excused then.
Okay.
We're bringing Del Pino next, man.
Thank you.
Spanish speaking.
Thank you. Do we have an interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, your name, please?
Señora, ¿me puede decir su nombre, por favor? Yo Islami.
Thank you.
Gracias. You're welcome.
All right. Sorry, I was looking in the wrong area. Thank you for the court for helping me out. All right. Your name is Miss Yoslami Del Pino?
Muy bien, su nombre es la señorita Yoslami del Pino, señora.
Sí.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm seeing you on CM 2504816. This is 1 count of domestic violence, criminal damage, 1 count of domestic violence, disorderly conduct.
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, interpreter was not able to get the number you just read. Can you please read it?
048016.
Thank you. Buenos días, señora. Le estoy viendo en un caso de CM 25048016, en un caso de violencia doméstica y daño a propiedad ajena y de violencia doméstica con alteración al orden público.
All right, ma'am, today is your initial appearance. We're going to discuss your conditions of release.
Muy bien, señora. El día de hoy es su comparecencia inicial y vamos a hablar acerca de sus requisitos para dejarla salir en libertad.
Do you have somewhere to live beside Jesus?
¿Tiene usted un lugar donde puede ir a vivir pero que no sea donde está viviendo Jesús?
Es mi casa, esa es mi casa. Esa no es su casa, es mi casa.
Ok, un momentito. It's just that is my house. That is my house. That's not his house. It's my house.
Es mi casa, no es la de él.
It's my house. It's not his.
So you pay the rent there, ma'am?
Sí,
¿Usted
Yes.
paga la renta ahí, señora? Yes.
sí.
Yes. Yes.
All right. How long have you been together?
¿Cuánto tiempo tienen ustedes dos viviendo juntos?
Hace un año.
It's been 1 year.
So, ma'am, I'm going to release you on your promise to appear. You can go back home, but have no contact with Mr. Jesus Hernandez, okay?
No,
Muy bien, señora. Un momentito. Muy bien, señora. La voy a dejar salir en libertad bajo promesa que usted se va a presentar fecha en la corte y va a poder ir a su casa, pero no puede tener ningún tipo de contacto con Jesús. ¿Está bien?
All right, ma'am, your next court date is on February 3rd at 1:30 p.m. in Tucson City Court in front of Judge Million.
Muy bien, señora. Su próxima audiencia en la corte va a ser para el 3 de febrero a la 1:30 de la tarde en la corte de la ciudad de Tucson, enfrente de la juez Millian.
Your excuse, thank you.
Muy bien, señora. Terminamos con su caso. Ya se puede retirar. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
Oh. Mm. Tirándome de- Sí. Oh, gracias.
Thank you.
Aquí. Oh,
Good morning. Your name, please, sir?
Buenos días, señor. ¿Cuál es su nombre?
buenos días, mi nombre es Jesús Uriel.
Good morning. My name is Jesus Uriel.
Okay, Mr. Curiel. I'm seeing you today on an initial appearance for crimes of criminal damage and disorderly conduct.
Muy bien, señor. Lo estoy viendo. Esta es su comparecencia inicial. Lo estoy viendo por daño a propiedad ajena y alteración del orden público.
I'm going to release you, sir, on your promise to appear at court as long as you promise to have no contact with Ms. Yuslami Del Pino.
Muy bien, señor. Lo voy a dejar salir en libertad bajo palabra que usted promete comparecer en su corte y que no puede tener contacto con la señorita Yoislami Del Pino.
That's it. And you cannot return to the incident location at 6450 East Gulf Lakes Road. Do you have somewhere else to go?
Muy bien, señor. Y no puede tampoco regresar al lugar donde sucedió este incidente, el que está ubicado a 6450 al este de la calle Gulf Links Road. ¿Tiene otro lugar donde puede ir?
Sí, en este momento no me sé la dirección, pero sí tengo un lugar a donde ir. Quería saber
Yes.
si
Vale.
quería saber si puedo recoger mi carro o mandar a que lo recojan para poder moverlo.
Okay, un momentito. Yes, I do have another place where I can go. At the moment, I don't know the address, but I do have another place I can stay. I'd like to ask you if it's okay for me to go pick up my car, or if I need to send somebody else to go pick up my car.
What time to serve with the Department of Law Enforcement, including personal belongings, including your car.
Señor, usted puede regresar a esa casa o apartamento acompañado de un agente del orden público, una policía, para que lo acompañe a recoger sus cosas personales y su carro, una vez acompañado de ellos.
Muchas gracias. ¿Y aquí me lo van a asignar?
Thank you very much. And they're going to assign me a police officer from here?
Call police, the Tucson Police Department, sir, let them know that I've given permission to return to a place where you're ordered not to appear, with law enforcement, and they'll set up a time to do that with you.
Señor, cuando salga de aquí, usted tiene que llamar al departamento de policía y decirles que un juez les dejó ir a un lugar donde no le permiten ir, pero únicamente acompañado con un policía, a que el juez le ordenó que lo acompañaran y ellos le van a informar a usted la hora que ellos están disponibles a ir a acompañarlo.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sir, you've got court on February 3rd at 1:30 p.m. That's gonna be with Judge Millian in Tucson City Court.
Muy bien, señor. Tiene usted una corte programada para el 3 de febrero a la 1:30 de la tarde en la corte de la ciudad, City Court, enfrente de la juez Judge Millian.
Ok, disculpe, ¿me darán un papel físico con esa fecha? Ok,
Okay, I'm sorry. Are they going to give me a document where it includes that date?
Yes, sir.
Sí, señor.
Sir, at this time, I'm gonna enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf.
Sí, señor. Y en este momento voy a sentar declaraciones de no culpable a su favor.
And with that, sir, you're excused.
Y ya con esto, señor, ya se puede retirar. Terminamos con su caso.
Muchas gracias, señor. Que tenga una buena tarde.
Thank you very much, sir. You have a good afternoon.
Batiste. Madam Chair,
Jail, is that, are those
Thank-
the only two Spanish speakers we had?
correct, Your Honor, that's all we're showing.
All right, thank you, Z.
Thank you, Your Honor. Interpreter is disconnected.
Your name, please, sir?
Marco de Batiste.
All right, Mr. Batiste. Jail, do we have more than Mr. Batiste in the courtroom?
We don't yet, Your Honor. These are the part of the kind of a keep separate group we have going.
No worries. Mr. Batiste, this is the time for your initial appearance. I'm seeing you on, give me 1 second. All right, I'm seeing you on 1 count of domestic violence disorderly conduct, 1 count of domestic violence assault. Sir, I'm gonna hold you on a $500 cash bond. No contact with the alleged victims. If you do post bond, you can't go to the incident location. You have a court date on January 8th. That's gonna be an arraignment in Green Valley Justice Court. Janet Altschuler, I'm appointing her to represent you. Her number is gonna be given in, to the paperwork that you'll have provided to you from the jail. And with that, sir, you're excused.
Yes.
That would be in the all right fight.
Was that a Gail?
Miller? Yeah, one of the slaves were coming Christmas and I was eating at a restaurant. They came all the way from Pima County, all the way to Pima County. And they came out, they gave it to Silver County.
You need to tell the judge your name.
Hey, shit. Oh, what?
Tell him your name.
Your name, please?
John Allen Corkish.
So, Mr. Corkish, this is some information for you and for the individuals behind you. You're all here for an initial appearance. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to hire an attorney. In some instances, an attorney might be appointed. I'll let you know. Right now, we're only going to determine your conditions of release, whether I'm going to set bond, whether you'll be released, and if you are released, what conditions of release are going to be required. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, thing,
So, Mr. Corkish, I'm seeing you. Give me 1 second. Seeing you on 1 count of criminal trespass conduct. I'm going to release you, sir, on your promise to appear at court. You've got court on January 28th at 10:30 a.m. That's going to be in
Okay.
Oro Valley City Court. Okay, sir?
okay, do I have all that information on car? Is up to right now? Okay, Laurel Valley City Court.
Yes, sir. And I'll provide, the jail will provide you with the paperwork as well. So
Okay,
things, 2 more things. If there are any alleged victims, you can have no contact with them. Let me take a look here. whoever they're alleging you did disorderly conduct with, no contact with them. And you may not go to the location where you have alleged to have criminally trespassed, okay?
Where's that? Oh, you mean that where they arrest me at?
Let me take a look, sir.
Was that? I was eating lunch there.
Hold on. Right, it's the Tuk Tuk Thai.
Okay, yeah, I can't go there?
Yeah, you can't go there.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
All right, sir, you're excused.
Okay, Destiny? Oh, thing is, everything, it's just for the, it's just what you saw, was a quarter, you'll get. All right.
Your name, please, ma'am?
That's me.
All right, Ms. Pinsman, I'm seeing you on CR 250177747. This is one count of domestic violence criminal damage. I'm going to release you, ma'am, on your promise to appear at court. You'll have court on January 8th at 10:30 a.m. That's going to be in Pima County Justice Court with Judge Miller. No contact with the alleged victim, whoever owns the property that you're alleged to have damaged. Understood? All right, ma'am. With that, then you're excused.
Thank you.
Craig Martinez. All the way up, far right, the town ladies, everybody else. Got it.
Your name, please, sir?
Craig Luis Martinez.
All right, Mr. Martinez, I'm seeing you on two different matters. The first one, sir, is a failure to appear for a shoplifting case in Pima County Justice Court. On that case, sir, I'm going to hold you on a $500 cash bond. You'll have court on December 30th. That's tomorrow. I'm going to appoint Robin Ald to represent you. His number is going to be in the paperwork provided to you. If you do post bond, you may not go to the incident location. Judge will be Judge Pesquera. All right, sir? On the other case, it's a South Tucson case, sir. I'm going to hold you on a $200 cash bond. That way you're in custody on both these matters. You're getting credit for the time you're doing already. I'm going to appoint Michael Vaughn to represent you in that case. If you post bond on this one, you may not go to the incident location. This was a failure to appear for a theft or shoplifting count. You've got court on this one tomorrow at December 30th at 10 a.m. They'll both be video review hearings, sir. Your attorney will be with you on both these cases, okay? All right, sir. With that, you're excused. He's got three. Oh, hold on, sir. Hey, Jesse, can you stop him real quick?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir. I did not realize you have a third. Give me 1 second. Number two, Robert. Oh, of course it is. I should have known that. Sorry, sir. I'm also seeing you on a Tucson City Court case. So Justice Court, South Tucson and City. All right. I'm going to hold you on a $500 cash bond in the city court case as well. You're getting custody for all these cases, sir, or time for all these cases. I'm going to appoint the city PD to represent you in your Tucson City Court case. You'll have a video review hearing, sir, on January 6th at 1:45 p.m. No contact with the alleged victim in this case. I don't have her name, sir, but it looks like it's your sister. All right, sir. Any questions? It's a lot of cases, a lot of courts. Any questions? All right, sir. You're excused. Thank you.
Okay. Martinez.
No, please fill it out. Yeah, thank you. Your name,
Good morning.
please. Good morning. Your name, please.
Nicholas Vasquez.
No. No. Hold on, Your Honor. Armando Ulate.
At the end.
Okay.
She would like to-
Go ahead. Yes, Lord.
All right, Mr. Ulate,
Bills.
Yes.
thank you. I'm seeing you on a Green Valley case. This is one count of domestic violence, disorderly conduct, one count of domestic violence, threatening, intimidating, one count of domestic violence assault, and one count of disorderly conduct. Give me 1 second to review the pretrial services report. Sir, your sister says it's okay if you live with her. Are you willing to?
Yes, that's correct.
I'm gonna order that you have no contact with your mother. Wait, hold on here. Hold on. Is pretrial in line?
Yes, Your Honor, this is Lisa from pretrial.
Hey, Lisa, I'm confused on the assessment. On the one hand, it says attempts to reach the alleged victims prior to court were unsuccessful. 2 paragraphs down, it says the defendant's sister said he can live with her. Is that a different sister? It looks like it must be.
Give me 1 second to look real quick.
I have Sister Sophia Perez and Sister Alexis.
Yeah, they're 2 different sisters.
All right. Mr. Ulate, can you go live with your sister Alexis?
Yes, I can.
And you'll have no contact with your mother, Margaret, your sister Sophia, or your aunt Andrea?
That's correct.
So I'll order that then, all right? No contact with the 3 alleged victims. You may not go to the incident location.
Yes, sir.
You'll have court on January 8th at 8:30 a.m. That's gonna be in Green Valley Justice Court, okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, with that, you're excused.
All right, thank you.
Will.
Thanks, Lisa. Sorry about that.
Where we at?
Not a problem.
Your name, please?
Owen Wills.
All right, Mr. Wills, I'm seeing you on CR 250177748. That is 1 count of assault and 1 count of DV, disorderly conduct. You got somewhere else to go besides with your grandparents and your sibling?
My mom's house or my friend's house.
So pretrial services was not able to have contact with the alleged victims in this case. I can't allow you to have contact with them. So I'm going to order no contact with the alleged victims, no contact with the incident location, okay?
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to still talk to my grandparents?
So I can't allow you to go live with them again because I don't have any permission from them. And right now I have to order that you have no contact with your sibling. So that's why I asked if there was somewhere else you could live.
Okay.
All right. Do you need to go back to their house with law enforcement to get any belongings?
Yes, I have quite a few belongings there.
So I'll allow you to return one time with law enforcement to pick up belongings. I'm going to release you on your promise to appear at court. That'll be on January 8th at 10:30 a.m. in front of Judge Miller in Pima County Justice Court, okay?
Understood.
All right. At that time, sir, you can certainly ask Judge Miller to reconsider your conditions of release and allow you to have contact with your sibling and allow you to go back to your grandparents' house, but just not right now, okay?
Understood.
All right, sir, with that, you're excused.
Hello, Rand. You're up.
Your name, please, sir?
Elijah, Elijah, Bellerand, Bellerin, Elijah Bellerin.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Brother, I'm seeing you on CM 25048-046. This is one count of conduct. I'm going to release you on your promise to appear at court on January 26th at 9:30 a.m. You may not go to the Cobra Arcade, all right?
Impossible though.
Impossible?
No, I'm saying, no, impossible because I live in a different state. I'm not from here. I won't be able to appear in court at 26. If you could do it before that, I would really appreciate that. I have obligations at home, I work and things like that.
Yeah. Where do you live, sir?
From Brooklyn.
All right. I can't change city court's court dates. All right. The clerk of the city court, sir, is letting me know that if you give a call to the city court case, they'll walk you through how to file a motion to appear telephonically, all right?
Okay. That sounds good. I appreciate that.
I don't want to hold you just because you can't appear in court, but those are my options right now. But city court's letting me know that there's maybe a third way. So you're gonna get paperwork, sir. You're gonna have court January 26th, but you may be able to appear telephonically. You're just gonna need to contact Tucson City Court and be patient. It is a courthouse. Regarding how you're gonna appear telephonically, okay, sir?
That sounds good. I appreciate the consideration.
All right, sir. This is your arraignment. I'm gonna enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. If you don't appear at a future court date, a warrant could issue for your arrest. Trial could go forward in your absence. If you're convicted at trial and don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose your right to appeal. Okay, sir?
Understood.
All right, so you're excused.
Thank you very much.
Sir. Your name, please?
Michael Clark.
Mr. Clark, I'm seeing you on a number of city court cases. Seeing you on a count of possession of paraphernalia of shoplifting, criminal trespass, actually 3 counts of shoplifting, 1 count of criminal trespass, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia. All right?
Sir.
I'm gonna hold you on a $250 cash bond. Order no contact with any alleged victims. Do not go to any incident location where you have been alleged to have shoplifted or trespassed. Understood?
Sir.
I'm gonna appoint the city PD to represent you. You'll have court on January 6th at 1:45 with Judge Cranshaw. This is also time for your arraignment on your cases. If you do post bond and fail to appear, a warrant could issue for your arrest. Trial can go forward in your absence. If you're convicted at trial and don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose your right to appeal. Okay, sir?
Sir.
All right, sir, you're excused. Your name, please, ma'am?
Hannah Highsmith.
Ms. Highsmith, I'm seeing you on a city court case. This is one kind of criminal trespass, one kind of resisting arrest, and one kind of possession of drug paraphernalia. I also understand that you're in the jail on a different case from a different courthouse, right? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hold you on a $100 cash bond, ma'am. That way, at least you're getting time credit on the city court case. Order no contact with. Actually, just do not, if you do post bond and you're released, you can't go to the incident location. I think you already know that. I'm gonna appoint the city PD to represent you, okay? You'll have court on January 6th at 1:45 PM. That'll be a video review hearing in front of Judge Maldonado. All right, ma'am?
Thank you.
All right, so ma'am, hold on. This is also your arraignment. I'm gonna enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. If you do post bond and fail to appear, a warrant could issue for arrest. Trial can go for it in your absence. If you're convicted at trial and don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose the right to appeal. All right?
Okay.
You're excused.
Still don't know how to say what's females. Peraza.
Your name, please?
Rosa Peraza.
Now, Ms. Peraza, I'm seeing you in a city court case. This is one count of criminal damage, one count of disorderly conduct, both domestic violence offenses. Ma'am, do you have somewhere to live that is not with Pedro Valenzuela?
Yeah.
I'm gonna order that you appear at court on January 28th at 9 AM. I'm gonna release you, ma'am. No contact with Pedro Valenzuela. Court will be in front of Judge Million. This is also your arraignment. I'm gonna enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. If you don't go to court on January 28th, a warrant could issue for your arrest and trial can go for it in your absence. If you're convicted at trial, but don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose your right to appeal, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am, you're excused.
And this says.
Yes, but you're going to give what they don't want to know.
Thank you.
Andrea, all the way up. All the way up, so with the girls.
Your name, please, ma'am?
Andrea Hidegua.
All right, Ms. Kittigwa, I'm seeing you on a number of failure to appears in Tucson City Court cases. I've got theft, disorderly conduct, possession of a prescription drug without a prescription, paraphernalia, and disorderly conduct. I'm gonna hold you on a $500 cash bond, order the city PD to represent you. You'll have court on January 6th at 1:45 PM in front of Judge Bond. If you do both bond, you'll have court January 15th. All these court dates are mentioned. Give me 1 second. This is also time for your arraignment on some of these matters, ma'am. I'm gonna enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. If you fail to appear at these court dates, a warrant could issue for your arrest and trial can go for it in your absence. If you're convicted at trial and don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose your right to appeal, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am, you're excused.
Yeah.
Your name, please?
Maria Robinson.
Ms. Robinson, I'm seeing you on domestic violence assault, criminal damage, and disorderly conduct. You have somewhere else to live besides, well,
Yes,
is it possible to stay away from your mother-in-law?
yes.
All right. I'm going to release you, ma'am, on your promise to appear at court. You'll have court on February 2nd at 2:30 PM in front of Judge Maldonado. No contact of any kind with the alleged victims, okay?
Right.
Then it's also your arraignment. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. If
Okay.
you don't appear at court, a warrant could issue for your arrest. Trial can go forward in your absence. If you're convicted at trial and don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose your right to appeal, okay? Ma'am, you're excused.
Thank you.
Good.
Your name, please.
Nicholas Vasquez.
All right, Mr. Vasquez, I'm seeing you on one count of domestic violence assault. I'm going to release you, sir, on your promise to appear at court. You'll appear on February 3rd at 1:30 p.m. in front of Judge Millian. Okay. This is also your arraignment. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. If you fail to appear at that court date, a warrant could issue for your arrest. Trial can go forward in your absence. If you're convicted at trial and don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose your right to appeal. All right, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you're excused.
Or Randy. Oh, what's it? Yeah.
Your name, please, sir?
Hi.
Sorry, your name, please, sir? Anaya?
Yeah.
All right, so, Mr. Anaya, this is information for you and for the ladies and gentlemen behind you. You are all here on felony accusations or felony allegations. I'll be determining your conditions of release. You all have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. On felony cases, I'll be appointing an attorney. If you're here for a misdemeanor case, you might have an attorney appointed for you. I'll let you know. You also have an attorney sitting next to you right now. They will assist you in this proceeding. Before determining your conditions of release, know that I've reviewed the interim complaint. I've reviewed information from pretrial services, and I will listen to both counsel from the state who is on video and your attorney who's sitting next to you. So, Mr. Anaya, I'm seeing you on a couple cases. One is a possession of paraphernalia case. The other is a misdemeanor case for theft, shoplifting, and criminal trespass. Sir, on the, I don't know if you have a drug problem. I don't want to pry. There's nothing I can do right now regarding that. However, if you do have a drug problem, have you heard of the Steps Court?
The what?
All right. So Steps Court is a court that is run by the Pima County Superior Court and the prosecutor's office. Give me 1 second, sir. All right. So Steps Court is a court that allows the county attorney or the county attorney is set up with the court. They will dismiss charges provided that defendants go through certain drug treatment programs. Is that something you're interested in doing?
Sure.
So, sir, I'm going to set a steps screening hearing on January 5th at 9 a.m. You have to appear at that hearing if you want to be considered for that program. All right.
All right.
Defense, do you waive time for the PH?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we're going to have another hearing set on February 12th. That hearing is very unlikely to go. Please speak to your attorney on January 5th about why I've set another hearing that is unlikely to go. Okay. All right, sir.
All right. So do I go home today?
So I'm going to release you to pretrial services today. You'll have to contact them once you're released from the jail. You'll do whatever treatment and monitoring they require. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, sir. You're excused.
Your Honor, are you appointing public defender's
Yeah,
office?
Hey, will you? Yeah, I am. Will you call him back? Sorry.
But yeah, take something.
Sorry, man. Mr. Anaya, I forgot two things. One, yeah, I'm appointing the PD's office. Thank you, counsel. Two, I almost forgot about your second case. I'm gonna release you on your promise to appear at Justice Court on January 8th at 9 a.m. That's gonna be in front of Judge Cornejo. All right, you'll get paperwork regarding that as well, but your attorney's also writing it down for you. So you got two court dates. One is on actually, counsel, what did I say already for the steps hearing?
January 5th.
Thank you. You got to go to that if you want to be considered for a diversion type situation. Okay, sir? You've also got court January 8th. That's in justice court. If you don't appear at these hearings, a warrant's going to issue for your arrest. All right, sir?
All right.
You're excused.
Annenberg?
Your name, please?
Mark Wilson and Rudy.
All right, Mr. Annenberg. I'm putting you on one count of aggravated DUI. The state is asking for a $2,500 bond plus pretrial services. My inclination, counsel, is to release Mr. Annenberg to pretrial services with their monitoring with the order to not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Does the other party wish to be heard?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, we would also recommend release for trial services.
All right, so Mr. Annenberg, I'm going to release you to pretrial services. You got to call them when you're released. They may or may not have you do drug and alcohol testing. I'm ordering no alcohol or illegal drugs. All right, sir?
Sure.
You'll have court on January 20th at 1:30 p.m. That court that is unlikely to go, give your attorney a call in a few days, and they'll inform you on why I said a court hearing is unlikely to go, okay? The important part right now is to contact pretrial services when you're released. That way they can update you on your court dates and make sure that you're complying with their requirements, okay, sir? All right, sir, you're excused.
Same questions before, public defender's office.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry. PD's office, thank you.
Not a big you're on.
Okay, that was one of the speakers. Well, okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. It's Bailey.
Mr. Bailey, let me start with this. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, all right? You've also got counsel sitting next to you. I'm seeing you on 3 cases. Let me pull them up. I'm seeing you on 2 counts of possession of a dangerous drug on different dates, 2 counts of drug paraphernalia on those dates, and then I'm seeing you on some Miranda cases for failing to appear for shoplifting cases. Neil, you've asked for pretrial services on one and a bond on the other one. Is that, I understand the concerns. Is that still your recommendation?
It is.
Okay. Mr. Bailey, the state has some concerns that if I release you, you're not going to go to hearings that I set. Do you understand those
That's not the
concerns?
case. That's not the case, though, Your Honor.
Well, I will.
I understand their concerns.
Over their objection and understanding the concern, sir, I'm going to release you to pretrial services. You'll do any monitoring that they require, okay? You can't have illegal drugs. You already know that. That's why they're illegal. They may or may not test you for those, okay? But I'm ordering no alcohol, no illegal drugs. Monitoring as directed by pretrial services. You'll have court on, actually, sir, have you heard of the STEPS program?
I haven't.
Okay, so the STEPS program is a program run between the county attorney's office and the Superior Court against you, provided that you are screened, accepted, and go through the treatment that is required by them and the court. Is that something you want to do?
Very much so.
I'm going to set a STEPS hearing on January 5th at 9 a.m. You have to go to that screening, that STEPS screening, if you want to be considered for STEPS program, okay?
Okay.
So your other court date is February 12th. That court date's unlikely to go. speak to the attorney on January 5th about why I've set a hearing in February that is unlikely to go, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Hold on one second. That was on one case. I'm doing that for both felony cases. Steps hearing, January 5th, a preliminary hearing on February 12th. You're released to pretrial services again, treatment or monitoring as directed by pretrial, no alcohol or illegal drugs. On your misdemeanor case out of Marana, I'm going to release you on your promise to appear. I know you've had a problem with that. That's why you're here on a failure to appear. If you do it again, man, there's going to be a warrant issued for your arrest, okay?
Yep.
You're at court January 28th at 10 a.m. in Marana City Court. All right, sir?
Thank you.
All right, sir, you're excused.
More support.
Barnes,
Please, sir.
Dustin Barnes.
All right, Mr. Barnes, I'm seeing you on 3 counts of. Hold on. 3 counts of disorderly conduct with a weapon. State's asking for a $10,000 cash and secured bond plus monitoring by pretrial if you're released. Counsel, that was my inclination as well, a $10,000 cash secured bond. Defense, do you want to be heard?
Briefly, Your Honor, we would recommend a more nominal bond or release pretrial services. We would ask you to consider his pretrial services level being a 1, his NCA and FTA scores being effectively a 2 and a 1, his lack of any criminal history, and the full admission of pretrial services from his family. For those reasons, we would ask for a more nominal bond. Thank you.
Mr. Barnes, Mr. Barnes, I'm gonna go with my initial inclination in the state's recommendation, a $10,000 cash secured bond. No contact with any alleged victims whether you posted bond or not. You'll have court on January 8th at 1:30 p.m. I'm gonna appoint the Pima County PD's office to represent you, sir. The court date I just set is unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney about why it's the court date and what your next steps are, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, sir, you're excused.
Thanks.
Barragán. What needs to be.
Your name, please, sir?
Ariel Berrien.
All right, sir. Mr. Bergen, I'm seeing you on 2 counts of possession of a narcotic drug, 1 count of possession of paraphernalia. It also appears that you have a Department of Corrections hold. The state's recommendation is a $10,000 bond. My inclination was a $5,000 cash secured bond. Does either party wish to be heard?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, given that Mr. Bergen is already being held without bond in the PTR, we'd be fine with $5,000.
All right. So, Mr. Bergen, I'm going to hold you on a $5,000 cash secured bond. Appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You've got court on January 8th at 1:30 p.m. That court date's unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney about why I set that court date, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're excused. Your name, please?
Tyler for B.
All right, Mr. Bean, I'm seeing you on 1 count of aggravated assault on a police officer. State's asking for a $3,000 bond plus pretrial services. My inclination here, counsel, was to release Mr. Bean on his promise to appear at court. Does either party wish to be heard?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bean, I don't know what happened on this day. We're not going to get into the facts of this case. I'm going to release you, though, on your promise to appear at court on January 20th. That court date is unlikely to go. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office. I don't know if they're ultimately going to take your case or not. Here's the important part. Contact the public defender's office. What's today? Monday? Contact them on Thursday. Find out who your attorney is, okay? It's either going to be them or somebody else. They'll tell you what's going on with your court dates, all right? You gotta be the one who makes contact with somebody, okay?
Good.
All right, sir, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay. And then. Yeah, okay. You're up.
Oh, hey, Mr. Bean, thank you. Hey, the courts let me know that I told you to contact the office on Thursday. Yeah, they're not open Thursday. Contact the PD's office on Friday, then they'll actually be open. They'll tell you who your attorney is, whether it's them or somebody else, okay?
Good.
All right, man, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
No, that's fine, thank you. Yeah, I'd rather not tell somebody to call an office when they're closed, even if they forget what I said. Your name, please, sir?
Ernie Campus, sir.
All right, Mr. Campus, I'm seeing you on one count of felony criminal damage. State's asking for a $2,500 bond. My inclination was to release you to pretrial services with monitoring as directed by pretrial services and no alcohol or drugs. Does either counsel wish to be heard?
No, Judge. No, Your Honor.
All right, so sir, I'm gonna release you to pretrial services. You'll do whatever monitoring they require, no alcohol or illegal drugs. You've got court on January 20th at 1:30 PM. I'm gonna appoint the Pima County PD's office to represent you. Contact them on Friday regarding whether you actually have that court date. It is unlikely to go. Most importantly, contact pretrial services. They'll tell you about future court dates and they'll tell you what treatment you need to do, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're accused.
Thank you, sir.
This number should give them a call. Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Dalton?
Your name, please, sir?
Dalton.
All right, Mr. Dalton, I'm seeing you here on one count of domestic violence strangulation. You got somewhere else to live besides with your brother's family or wherever you were living before?
He lives next door. Oh,
So hold on. So do you live at 618 North Columbia Avenue?
Yeah.
You do?
yeah,
Where does your brother live?
lives at 626 North Columbia.
Were you arrested at your house then?
Yeah,
Who else lives at 618 North Columbia?
my mom and father.
All right, Neil, I saw your recommendations. I know you're asking for a $25,000 bond.
Your Honor, this is TV involving strangulation. This is incredibly disturbing. The court's aware of the absolutely mortifying statistics when it comes to incidents where there has been strangulation. State stands by its recommendation.
Neil, I know, and these are usually for the intimate partner, male on female strangulation cases. I don't know if there's any statistics on brother strangulation. I imagine it's probably not as well, I won't get into that. I imagine the statistics don't delve into brother on brother strangulation. I imagine the statistics are all about intimate partner strangulation. Mr. Dalton, I'm gonna release you to pretrial services. No contact with your brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You've got court on January 20th at 1:30 p.m. That court date's unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney about that. Most importantly, contact pretrial services when you're released from the jail. They'll inform you of future court dates. They'll tell you what you've got to do regarding treatment, okay?
Okay,
You are, sir. You're gonna get it from the jail before you're released, and your attorney is gonna give you some paperwork right now. Lastly, sir, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I know alcohol is legal. You can't have it right now, okay, sir?
okay.
All right, sir. You're excused.
All right, cool, thank you.
Megan, Dragoni.
Your name, please?
Dragony,
Dragoni? You say Dragoni or Dragoni?
Dragony,
Dragoni, I'm sorry, ma'am. Ms. Dragoni, I'm seeing you on 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia. 1 count of a failure to appear for a shoplifting case. On the the state's asking to dismiss the felonies without prejudice. Defense, I assume there's no objection.
No, Your Honor, no objection.
So, ma'am, I'm gonna dismiss this case without prejudice pursuant to the state's request. However, I can't do that on the misdemeanor case.
State was only asking on the felonies, Your Honor.
Yes, Neil, thank you. Ma'am, on the misdemeanor case, I'm gonna release you on your promise to appear at court. You've got court on January 8th at 9:30 a.m. If you don't appear, a warrant's gonna issue for your arrest again. You know that, right? All right, I imagine that's what happened this time. A warrant was issued for your arrest. They found you, they got a warrant. When they searched you, they saw some paraphernalia and got new charges on you. Right, so go to court. You've got court on January 8th at 9:30 a.m. That's in Pima County Justice Court with Judge Foreman. You can't go to any incident location where you've been alleged to have shoplifted, understood? All right, ma'am, I'm gonna release you then today. Please go to court on January 8th. All right, ma'am, you're excused.
oh, okay, thank you.
Your name, please, sir?
Bunk.
Bunk, I'm seeing you on 1 count of theft of means, 1 count of possession of a dangerous drug, 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, 1 count of DUI, and 1 count of knowingly displaying false license plates. State's asking for a $7,500 bond. My inclination, sir, is to hold you on a $5,000 bond. Does defense want to be heard?
Briefly, Your Honor, I would just note that Mr. Funk, his age 55 and his lack of an extensive criminal history. He only has 2 priors, one of them being from 2010, and the other being a federal one from more recent. His pre-trial service level is 2, and his NCA and FTA scales are 3 respectively. He does have family support here in town, and as the pre-trial services work of notes, he does have full-time employment as well as family and housing support. So for those reasons, you would ask for a nominal bond or at least pre-trial services.
All right. So I'm going to hold you on a $5,000 cash and secured bond. You'll have court on January 8th. That court is unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney about why I set that court date. I'm appointing the legal defender's office to represent you, sir. No contact with the alleged victims in this case. All right, sir. With that, you're excused. Your name, please?
Matthew Jens.
All right, Mr. Jin, I'm seeing you on two cases. Got a theft of means, possession of narcotic drug, burglary in the third degree, unlawful flight, and possession of paraphernalia. State's asking for a $10,000 bond. My inclination counsel was a $5,000 bond. Does other party wish to be heard?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
Oh. Mr. Jin, I'm going to hold you on a $5,000 cash and secured bond. You've got court on January 8th. That court is unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney about why I set that court date. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, sir. On the other felony case, same thing, $5,000 cash and secured bond. Public defender's office appointed. And again, you've got court on January 8th. These court dates are unlikely to go. There are essentially deadlines for the state to decide whether they want to charge you with these crimes, sir. But speak to your attorney more about these court dates and what to expect next, all right? All right, sir, you're excused.
Have none, you're up.
Well, no, you.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Your name, please, sir?
Hello, my name is Dylan Heaven.
All right, Mr. Havenen. I'm seeing you on one count of burglary in the third degree.
Correct.
My inclination, counsel, is to release Mr. Havenen on his promise to appear at court. I see the state's recommendation. Does either party wish to be heard, though?
No, Judge.
All right.
Your Honor.
Mr. Havenen, I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You've got court on January 20th. That court date is unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney more about that. I'm not releasing you to pretrial services. I'm releasing you on your promise to appear at court. What that means, though, it's all on you, okay? So you've got to contact your attorney to find out what's going on. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I've appointed the public defender's office. I don't know if they're going to keep this case or not. I know they're pretty full. If you call them on Friday, they'll be able to tell you who your attorney is, or at least some numbers to reach out to. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, sir. With that, you're excused.
So PTO, you're up.
Okay. Today?
Not today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's it, then there's the, right to the second.
Your name, please, sir?
Tarficio.
All right, Mr. Tarficio, I'm seeing you on one count of possession of a dangerous drug, one count of possession of paraphernalia. I'm also seeing you on a warrant out of Maricopa County and a failure to appear in Marana. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah. Well, I should have.
Give me 1 second, sir. I want to make sure I understand what's happening with your Maricopa County case. All right. So, sir, it looks like you're currently being held in the Pima County Jail on a couple different matters. I can check too, actually. We're Neil, I don't know if you know this or not. Pretrial saying he's eligible for a step screening. Is steps gonna be a possibility for Mr. Saraficio?
Let's go ahead and screen him. Worst they can say is no.
Okay. Mr. Saraficio, have you heard of the STEP program?
So I haven't, this is my first, drug charge. Sorry. No, I haven't.
So the STEPS program, is a program between the Pima County Attorney's Office and the Superior Courthouse. It allows for them to dismiss cases if you go through drug treatment and monitoring as directed by Superior Court. Is that something you might want to do? Okay. I see that you're being held on a $50 bond from Maricopa County. You're going to post that bond? Defense, what do you want to do? I mean, if I release him and he's just going to be held anyway, what do you want to do? Why don't you talk to Mr. Saraficio?
Yes, sure. Okay, Your Honor. So Mr. Saraficio has let me know that he does believe that the warrant bond amount is attainable to him. So if you were to hold him on that bond amount, it would likely get posted after he has the ability to get in contact with family support systems. For those reasons, you would be asking for his release to pretrial services on the felony case with the knowledge that we will have steps review here.
Neil, that's my inclination. I read your bond request. Do you want to be heard further though?
No, Your Honor.
So the state's concerned, sir, given the warrant, given the failure on diversion so far, given that you may or may not have a drug problem, they're concerned that if I release you, you won't appear. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to release you to pretrial services. We're going to set a steps hearing on January 5th at 9 a.m. That means you'll have a preliminary hearing date of February 12th. That second date is unlikely to go. The important date for you is that January 5th date. If you're still in custody and they transport you, please go to court. If you bond out, please go to court if you want to be considered for the STEPS program. Okay, sir? Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. I'm gonna appoint the legal advocate's office to represent you on these cases. Give them a call. Whether you bond that or not, give them a call and they can walk you through the next steps. I'm gonna do that on both felony cases, sir. So release to pretrial services, monitoring as directed by pretrial services. Yeah, I'm not holding you on a bond, sir. So right now you're not getting any time credit on the Pima County cases. If you don't bond out, talk to your attorney about what paperwork they need to file.
Your Honor, just to clarify for the jail here, he is being held on the $50 warrant, correct?
Yeah, I can't touch the Maricopa County case. That's already been handled.
Gotcha. So if this number if this number that's whether or not you're that really
How long did I got it?
All right, hey, counsel,
Yes, sir.
I can do the Maricopa County case right now. So that's my mistake. Mr. Saraficio, I'm gonna release you, given the bond is only a $50 bond, I'm gonna release you on the Maricopa County case. Contact, do you know who your attorney is over there?
I don't know his name, but I have some information with me at my mom's house. It's all over there. So I think his name is Leo.
The court letting me know, Mr. Saraficio, that you have to report to Maricopa County within 72 hours of me releasing the bill. Can you do that?
Yes, I can. Yes.
I'm gonna release you then, sir, on your promise to appear at that court date. If you don't appear, a warrant's gonna issue for your arrest again. Understand?
Yes.
All right, on your Miranda case, sir, I'm gonna release you on your promise to appear. You've got court on January 28th at 10 a.m. in Miranda City Court. I know, that's 3 court dates, 3 different courthouses. You got all that?
Yes, I got that.
You're gonna get paperwork from the jail as well, and Mr. Eisenberg is writing down information for you as well, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, man, go to these court dates. Good luck.
If you're turning officer gets to be left physical in a couple of days, they'll be able to give stuff like that. But the more important is if there's already confidential services.
Is there anything that like?
They'll be able to walk through your case, your questions, but
1, 2 steps.
that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Your name, please?
Manuel Tishi.
All right, Mr. Tushy, I'm seeing you on. Give me a second here. I'm seeing you on 1 count of criminal damage, 2 counts of criminal damage. As well as a city court case. All right. I'm seeing you on 1 count of felony criminal damage and 1 count of misdemeanor criminal damage. State's asking on the felony case, state's asking for a $7,500 bond. Council, my inclinations to release Mr. Tishy to pretrial services with monitoring as directed and no alcohol or illegal drugs. Does other party wish to be heard further?
Judge.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Tishy, on the felony case, I'm going to release you to pretrial services, appoint the Pima County Public Defender's Officer to represent you. You've got court on January 20th at 1:30. That court date's unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney about that. Give them a call on Friday, okay, sir?
Okay.
More importantly, sir, call pretrial services when you're released. They'll tell you what monitoring is required, okay?
You said pre-trial service?
Yeah, you'll get a number from the jail when you're released.
Okay. Would that be today, Judge, or?
It's gonna be today, sir. On your city court case, I'm also gonna release you. You've got court on city court on January 29th at 9 a.m. in front of Judge Maldonado. So 2 different court dates, okay? You've got one with Superior Court and one with City Court. Contact pretrial services regarding your felony case. And for City Court, go to City Court on January 29th at 9 a.m. All right, sir?
Yeah.
All right, sir, you're excused.
Okay.
Robert Williams.
Your name, please, sir?
Robert Williams.
All right, Mr. Williams, I'm seeing you on 2 cases here. A felony case and a city court case. The felony case is possession of a narcotic drug for sale, possession of a narcotic drug, and transportation of a narcotic drug. I'm also seeing you on a possession of a dangerous drug. Out of city court, I'm seeing you on some failure to appear for city court warrants, on criminal trespass and paraphernalia.
Yeah, okay, I was here already, Your Honor, on those charges, the first charges you said, and the transporting, the possession, all that. They released me from the jail. I was in 2D. After 14 days, they never arraigned me. And they released me. They said you can leave. I left, and now they bring me back in. Don't know why.
See here, hold on.
A year later, almost a year, 7 months.
All right. I see that, sir.
Are they allowed to do that?
Yep. Yeah, talk to your attorney about why they're allowed to do that, but yes, they are. All right, so state's asking me to hold you on a $10,000 cash only bond. Given that this is a refiled case, given that it appears that you might not have had notice, I'm gonna give you one more chance, sir.
Thank you.
Release you to pretrial services. I'm gonna set a steps hearing, a screening. I don't know if you're gonna be eligible for steps. Steps is a program where the county attorney's office will dismiss cases against you if you comply with certain conditions of drug treatment and monitoring as required by the Superior Court. You want to do that?
Yeah, I do want to do that.
So you'll have a steps screening on January 5th. You have to go to court on the 5th, sir, if you want to be considered, okay?
Okay, I got that.
Can't promise you you're gonna be considered or not, but you do have a step screening at least.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Hold on, sir. You might not be eligible for a step screening, sir. Give me 1 minute here. I want to make sure I'm right on this. Lisa, I've got information.
Sir,
Has he been indicted on this case? He must have been.
the case number CR 2025-5295. That was the refiled case. The step screening was for the 2 new charges.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you. All right, so Mr. Williams, let me start over here.
Yeah.
On CR 250177742, those are new charges. I will set a steps screening hearing on January 5th. You'll have a preliminary hearing on February 12th. That one on the February 12th is unlikely to go. Talk to your attorney about that. If you want to be considered for steps court, you've got to go to that screening on January 5th, okay? I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you.
Okay.
On your other case, you have an arraignment on January 5th. So you've got 2 court dates on January 5th, a steps screening in the morning and then an arraignment at 1:30 p.m. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to release you to pretrial services. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. The 5th is a Monday. That's my day to do arraignment, sir. So I hope to see you out of custody at your arraignment, and I hope that you tell me that your steps screening went well. All right?
Yeah, and I appreciate it because I need rehab.
All right, sir.
At least,
On your city court case, I'm going to release you, sir, and your promise to appear at court. You'll have court on January 27th at 9 a.m. in front of Judge Mayhew. And you'll get paperwork on this as well, sir, okay? As to your city court case, sir, I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. If you fail to appear at those hearings, a warrant could issue for your arrest and trial could go forward in your absence. If you're convicted at trial and don't appear for sentencing within 90 days, you can lose your right to appeal. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, sir, you're excused.
Thank you.
Today's emergency one service. Make sure the person check rate.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Pretrial services.
Your name, please?
Bucky Wilson.
All right, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, I'm seeing you on a, let's see here. I'm seeing you on a warrant for fraud schemes, computer tampering, and theft by control. Give me 1 second to review the report by pretrial. All right, mail was sent general delivery. It's possible you did not get information regarding this court date. It is old. I'm going to release you on your I'm going to release you to pretrial services, sir, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. So you've got an arraignment on January 5th at 1:30 p.m. You'll be out of custody for that arraignment. I'll be the judge at that arraignment, sir, and I hope to reach you on that afternoon, okay, sir?
Sir.
Contact pretrial services when you're released. I'm appointing the public defender's office to represent you. All right, sir?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
That's on the service number, so it's your that I call. It's called. Okay.